Dfuse's choice. So again, though, it's not a terrible map for Alliance either. I think Alliance have a pretty decent map pool. Yes, they have a perma veto or, you know, perma ban, but I don't think they're, you know, one of those, I don't say one tricks, but, you know, when they have like a heavy favored map. There was still a close game in the previous map, so I'm not too worried. I think Alliance can definitely bounce back unless they're a little tilted. We'll see. As already it looks like the B hit is coming through. This is not a slow take. Dfuse going to pick up the pace here. Need to check backside. Maybe not. Roden does it for free.
The fault line and the paint shells clear out XMS there. And actually the trade comes through. Fearoth will find a paint shell kill of his own. Thank God you are here. I can't even talk.
I just want to make you nervous with a little bit of extra, you know, time there before I start talking again. But yeah, Fearoth does find Roden. The retake's about to begin here. And Fearoth doing that from this position is fantastic. But Takas still from down below. But good trade comes in for Kata. But Akuma, again, not going to be relenting. This man's probably feeling himself after that previous game, but has to keep himself in check. As now it's just Logan left. And maybe there could have been more, but no. Kata is there. Gets his third. And we'll get the Dfuse.
Yeah, I'd say Logan playing a little in front of that box. Obviously, the plant was good for main, so he was definitely tradable there. And Kata does re-swing, finds the headshot. Alliance will post pistol round on their defensive side. Again, decent damage done, though. Obviously, only one surviving, so there is an opportunity for a little bit of investment. Looks like it's just going to be some pistols across the board. 2 ghosts, a sheriff. A little utility thrown in there also. But it looks like the Dfuse are going to opt for an all-out push onto A site. Well, the wall's going to instantly cancel that out.
Yeah, they're not being subtle. They kind of have just keep running through this at the moment, which gets a bit sketchy. This should be a blender. Yeah, it is. This is brutal to watch. Alliance making really light work of Dfuse here. You can't make it through. The wall pretty much hindered everything, and by that point, they had no information on the rest of the maps. They had to just keep...
The eyes are down. I got this.
Man, it must be nice to be Logan. What is this player? He's got himself a 1v2. There's no way he gets any more. 17 HP. He's got his little turret.
He's got spike.
He's got the spike.
No way. No way.
Okay, pops the turret towards rope so he knows if he's got time or not. That's good. That'll at least give him an indicator on the time limit he's got here. That should go off in a couple of seconds. Don't. Do you reckon he's going to go around the world?
Lucker's got 4 HP.
Oh, I was hoping Logan would go for the push through CT. I was kind of hoping he'd get a little bold. But here we go. Logan in the 1v2. Fearoth is the bigger target here. Keep in mind, they're playing this together, and Logan... timing could be good here. One towards site. He's playing this well, but he has to find this fight clean, and he does!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, Logan! Unbelievable work again. How the hell does he do it?
Oh my god. You can never count this man out. At this point here, I mean, once he finds that kill onto XMS, I'm thinking spikes retrieved. If he can find the kill onto Fearoth first, which is the one full HP, Lucker. Oh my god. I was literally, I'm not even joking, 2 minutes ago, I was just back and forthing with Banks, and I said to him, Dfuse are slippery. They win rounds they have absolutely no business winning. I'm talking about the final round from the previous map. There is another perfect example.
Oh. And if Alliance weren't already a little annoyed at how that, you know, last round went down, that's going to be just a kick in the teeth. The man doesn't know how to lose these rounds. Those shots, he, as you said, no right. No right whatsoever. Now Alliance have to do it back to them, but they were good at this. They were good on their kind of eco rounds. They were really putting in some work on the last map, but now Takas going to take the initiative, joined by Logan, takes over ramp control. And there is still maybe the additional element of XMS here, but all about timing. Wants to go for this properly as best he can. Did he not see Jet? He definitely does, but he was still being cautious and meticulous to check the other corner while he had a second to consider where Takas was going to go. So wins that fight, but as we can see, the Spike and the rest of the team flying in towards B.
HL going to keep them split for the time being, actually, and this is big, though. Roden's going to find all of that space all the way into spawn, so a lot of information going across. He might even catch Fearoth here. Doesn't. That coming through from Lucko, and actually you're going to retake garage control, so it's going to be tough. Actually, a weapon upgrade, but Fearoth absolutely clueless to the possibility. can now, again, try and do some damage. I mean, anything's a bonus here, as we know.
Yeah. I hear all these steps. Maybe just trying to keep track of where those additional weapons may have gone, grab any bits and pieces, and the closeout happens. I'm still just taken aback from that sheriff round. I cannot believe that happened, genuinely. But 2-1, I'm sure, and this is the thing, this is going to put a lot of pressure towards Alliance's mental game, because as you said, Dfuse are extremely slippery, and if you don't follow those protocols, if you don't treat every scenario as a high danger one, which is easier said than done, they will thread the needle somehow.
If you give him a chance and it's Logan the last man up, like...
Yep. He'll fight it like he's favored. That's
Yeah.
the craziest part to me.
And it's the confidence.
Yeah. Now look at this aggressive play though. They're both up for a bit of a scrap here. Takas, Logan. Oh, ult committed towards this. That's interesting.
Of course, I mean, XMS still going to chill on top of this wall for the time being. Clock ticking down. He might actually get stuck here. The paranoia going to slow them down a little bit, but he'll get detained on sight. He might actually... They have no idea. He's going to be able to tuck into elbow, but nobody's clearing this, Lauren.
How's he gotten away with that? XMS gets away with murder, quite literally. The trade's there eventually for Akuma, but he took down Roden. Cat has now found some space towards Takas, but this is all traded. Now, keep in mind, Dfuse's post plants now are a little bit taken away from the site. Akuma's the last one present towards it, but luck, a great work from Ramp. It's now down towards Hoppy, up against Hype. And Hoppy, you're a little too thick on that one, bud. Now has to go around the world a little bit. And Hype would love to get this to halfway, doesn't. And now he's going to try and bait this out. Hype's going to lose some of that time advantage. He has to check this. Nice work coming out from Hoppy just to make sure that Dfuse did not go. He doesn't know if it's halfway. Maybe he got enough of a glimpse. But Hype's now run out of time and options. It's time to back away if he can make it.
Oof. Unfortunately, there, Hype going for the double fake. Trying to draw out a peek from Hoppy, but wise to it. Dfuse will go 3-1 up. A nice hit coming through there. Again, I mean, XMS... detained and still manages to survive. I really thought Akuma was going to be able to clear that out before he even managed to find that kill on sight. Because they must have known, like, the paranoia comes from right in front of A main, so they know that he must have ran onto sight. A little bit strange there. There wasn't a hard clear on elbow. I think it was Takas, right, that got caught out just before Spike goes down?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Look at this stack now, though. They've conditioned them to be so scared of this A presence now coming out. You've got 4 players towards A.
Elsewhere, can see Roden just holding down B-Main. No aggression zone on either side, though. Obviously, the spy camp around on A-Main is going to get dealt with, but that's everybody has peeled away from A right now. There's one player in ropes. Akuma might have even caught the sound cue on that. XMS spots a barrel, but Akuma definitely spotted the Bucky as well, lands a headshot. That's going to open A site up completely.
Oh, and Hype just trying to find the info back in. He has others with... What is this work coming out from Dfuse? Some of these shots are just unfathomable. And Alliance probably just left scratching their heads wondering where has this all gone wrong? We had a couple of opportunities in this round. Maybe that mid-crunch could have happened, but no. Now Laka needs to just somehow conjure the Logan style here. It was a 1v4, now 3. Spike being collected by the breach, heading towards B, and you have Roden in a little bit of a deeper position. But mid is open, so Heaven could have had a threat, but Akuma feels comfortable enough to make it through.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
20 HP once again. Sheriff in hand again. I mean, look for some economy damage here. Try and put some stop on the momentum. User able to rack up early on. No, Akuma's going to find him. See, chat's just caught up. Logan's skilled player, but that is not normally.
Someone check him PC. It's a classic. It's very valid though. We've checked. It's still a good meme. Dude, the adjust is just Dfuse have done their warm up. You know, they've been out there. They've been hitting the DM beforehand, just sharp as attacked. And again, coming into this, I'd say Alliance on paper are the favorites, I guess, but in reality, Alliance is still working with a brand new player. There is still a pretty new roster, even coming into this entire tournament. So, you know, it's hard to see which one this actually looks as to who's the favored side in this, at least when it comes to, like, who's the more expectant to do well. I'd say Alliance, yeah, long term, absolutely. But short term, that's a lot of changes for them.
Rolling Thunder actually gets committed down mid here, and Akuma immediately going to shut down Lucker as he tries to come out of ropes. Roden will greet him. Akuma will find Fearoth, hype, the last man standing, and yeah, I guess not anticipating anybody could be that deep already. Rolling Thunder, again, I like it from Alliance that they're trying to switch things up a little bit here and take some mid-control, be a little proactive on the defensive side, but we talked about conditioning, and right there, I mean, A main was left wide open there. Takis is able to dash all the way across. It's weird, actually, because the pinch is coming through from heaven, and Lucker sends the Rolling Thunder down mid. I don't know if there was something else off camera that...
Might not have seen, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe they got a hint of something else, but...
As it stands, I'm looking at the buy coming back out for Alliance, and it's not pretty. It's functional, but it ain't pretty. Kind of like me. Functional, but not that pretty. At the moment, it's Bucky's, Sheriff's. It's bits and pieces. I want to see if they have something unconventional to work with. Credited Alliance with that in the previous map, that they had some really unique takes on this, which I quite liked. Unfortunately for XMS, the Bucky has betrayed him. Takis hoping his works better, but plucked out of the sky, just play pigeon shooting. Oh, Hoppy, Hoppy, how do you have the guts to do that?
How did I not hear it? Was the other thing. The reset and try and plant a main instead. Akuma, hold on to this. Actually, the fault line's perfect here. It's going to force him all the way back into elbow, but actually it kind of plays into Dfuse's hands because they want to play distance on these weapons. The fault line's going to be perfect.
Yeah, really
Hold
nice.
on, actually going to pick up all three there in elbow.
Yeah, and Hoppy's the one to take the swing on it as well, so even if they clear this corner, now they have to worry about Akuma. It's a really nice kind of little micro crossfire. Nice. Really well done.
Well,
6-1. Hypoc.
I mean, straight away you can see Dfuse happy to go back to, I mean, putting this agent composition to use, right? They're playing very, very fast in the early round, taking a lot of control the front of A site and mid a number of times now. Once again, you can see Taka stacked up here. Logan.
Okay. A little bit of a slow to begin with. But gets himself a little jump peek. Definitely sees a shoulder on that. Uh-oh. Death from above. Yep, that'll do it, Roden. Kinda thought he was being so smart about it, and he was. But look at the progress from Takas. This is the spike. It's all a fake. Yes, Alliance win this fight, but they almost lost the other. XMS goes huge to find just two of these. But spike to be planted. Hoppy's on the case, but now he has to pull off the 1v3. It's been done before, but this one's a little trickier. They are fully armed and ready for this one. Six himself in a bit of a tricky spot. Oh, I thought he was going to wait.
Okay.
He's still got two?
Oh.
He's still got two.
Yeah, I mean,
where did he get those from?
Yeah, fair play for stacking up as three, because when Hoppy's finding two like that, you need a contingency, you need a plan B.
I just want to watch a replay of that, because I have no idea where he got two of them from. That looked off. Look, I'm not saying my spray is good, because it's clearly not. But, damn. And shout out to XMS for making that even feasible. And have a look at this. Where did he get these from? That's a good meme. That's a good one. Oh, 6-2 though. Alliance do get on the board. XMS with the shout out on that round going the way it did, be able to kind of lock down A on his own, and it is going to be that all-in piece again. Already Jet going to fly across. XMS going to put to challenge Roden. No fear.
Lucker will find Hoppy on the way in. Logan going to sit deep in A main here. I'm maintaining some control, and actually the other three members of Dfuse, two of them at least, are going to play very aggressively in the post plant. Logan just needs to stay alive here, draw some time out. Rolling Thunder going to come through onto site. Potentially, Taka's going to find hype in heaven. Let's do a 3v3.
Okay. Lucas still very much up for this, kind of re-aggressing towards it. Takas is a problem, though, and he's holding a Rodent's 2 HP. Instead a strong breach. They don't check it deep enough. Oh no,
what?
it's a whiff. It's a
Rodent?
whiff and a half. He got a freebie on that. And now Akuma once again called upon. He's got a second, a third. Oh, he has to eat the ultimate to go down. Fearoth needs to get a move on. Has the satchel to try and get there as quick as possible.
I don't think he's got it. He hasn't.
Oh my! What are these plays coming out from Dfuse? Please, again, they need to check him PC and game.
That is disgusting. Once again from Akuma.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, as well, the other thing to consider here, the last player was 30 HP, so all he needs to do is land one shot on Fearoth.
I diffuse things in my sleep.
Oh my word. Just another perfect example once again. They have no business winning that.
None. I mean, yes, we can talk about the fact that they're all trying to play back in from heaven like that, and it's a problem, but we've just got deathmatch towards A, so no time to talk through it. Lucka, Takas, they're all over here. Here comes the TP. That's Hoppy on the move. Gonna have a player to deal with pretty soon. Has a little fight towards heaven, but loses it. Sent to hell as Hype's gonna find that quickly, and a gun to be recovered.
Actually gonna hit the rotate here. Alliance gonna read into it as well after the hit doesn't come through. Takas finds a kill. The paint shell's gonna keep him back on stairs for the time being, and the aftershock, so right control will be theirs. And Logan will find a kill as well. Actually, Kata gonna re-aggress onto that.
Ooh, Rodent.
Takas with the mid lurk though, they've got to be conscious of this. There was a player at A that found a kill. You see Alliance hesitating, anticipating that lurk.
And so as soon as they start feeling pressure towards B, I'm sure they'll call for the flank, unless Takas feels the timing in a little bit of a different manner. Uma now still pretty happy on this. Okay, utility sign to be played in. There's going to be the lurk coming perfectly, and the timing could not be better. Takas, great coordination, and sadly for Alliance, I just don't see this happening. XMS can put up a great fight, but the time's ticked. And once again, Dfuse making things happen for themselves, even in scenarios that are intrinsically tough to work with.
Yeah, Dfuse just looks so comfortable. So comfortable. Again, that early round presence shown on A. Takas hangs around as well. He finds a little bit of value finding that kill. Again, it makes Alliance second guess, right? I guess if they didn't have anybody rotate all the way over to stairs and spot out that utility, which is the paint shell and the aftershock coming through, and that's two players noted, right? At that point, they know what's up, but a little bit of aggression here from Alliance to get through to Garage.
So XMS trying to take the bait. Blinded still finds Roden, but trade for Logan. Both blinded seemingly, but somehow shots still land on either side. Now, I like that Alliance have gone into a little bit more of a aggressive lean. Honestly, if I'm Alliance, I'd have liked a timeout maybe on this side, if I'm honest, after Lasers gone. But again, the way they're losing these on occasion has been very, very weird, and Logan again still finds one. Fearoth shows his hand. He needs this. He gets it. Good work from Fearoth, but Akuma still on the flank. Gonna be able to get that spike back to hand.
Hype. Kata actually... Boy, actually they're going to Yeah, Kata just swings on. Takas going to find Hype in heaven. Both players noted now. See who swings first.
Nice.
Kata will clean it up. Alliance will put their third on the board.
Last round in the half.
Yeah, maybe not anticipating that little cheeky peek from the spawn area. Kata swings all the way out the aftershock. Oh, I just got breach flashed by the replay there.
Yeah, I was about to say, even I'm sat here like, wait. Vision. It's all coming back to me now. I think this is just... I don't want to say a rude awakening. I think this just proves the mechanical talent in Europe is still just providing some incredible players that most wouldn't expect. But Takas going to lead the way. We'll come back to that point, I'm sure. But Knives coming out. Killjoy investing into this, forcing the site to be clear. Heaven shouldn't be a problem either. They can still smoke it up just to ensure those next 5 seconds are safe. Backside does need to be checked, and it will be. Clean take here, well considered. And spike to be planted soon.
Yeah, the aftershock going to force them off that. Anticipate. Going to try and plant for main here.
Spike planted.
The XMS hit the TP on the rotate. But it is into spawn here, so he's going to set up for this paranoia. Expect him to try and pop out the back of this, potentially. Stalemate develops. Lion's waiting this out, but here comes the hit.
Okay, Takka's still alive, but only for so long. Good trades. Rodin, though, being the offset to all of this, leaving, once again, Logan in a tricky spot here. Gets a bit of a glimpse towards Fearoth, but where's that spike? Oh, it's planted for him. I'm pretty sure he's got this one in the bag, unless Hype does something huge. Exit, but he can see this.
HP.
Logan sees all of this. He's going to play this time to perfection. There's no need to overly face, but I'm pretty sure he's got the time on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
A 9-3 half for Dfuse.
I'm a little taken aback, if I'm honest, Hypoc. I'm a little bit taken aback here because, yes, some of these plays have been phenomenal, but, I mean, the level of mechanical ability coming out from Dfuse has just snaked them some mad rounds.
I mean, it's impressive to see, again, you know, I'm going to come back to this agent composition, just to see them switch it up to the opposite end of the spectrum, to be honest with you. And really put this double duelist to work. And last time, I mean, what we saw Takas and Akuma do on defense with this Breach Jet combo, I'm worried for Alliance right now.
Same. They're going to have to dig deep on this one, that mental reset. To be fair to them, they haven't looked tilted. They haven't looked overly frustrated. I'm sure they are, but they aren't playing like it, even though, sadly, they are losing right now. Hoppy.
Yeah, staying a little too long there for my liking, but Rodin to come through. A couple of players low HP. This is scrappy. Lucka going to find one. Rodin going to trade back. XMS closes out that fight at ramp.
It's
but
Logan.
The only man you want to make sure you kill first.
It's just... Suddenly you're just like, oh, okay, guys.
And again, I see XMS down at 22 HP. If he finds Hype first, like, Logan takes it, man. I'm sorry.
Let's see. You can see how instantly, that if you know you're up against someone like Logan, you have to take this so methodically.
Frozen.
Yeah, the pause, they're like, hold on. Now, are they using this as bait or are they going to commit? It looks pretty much like a commit.
Actually, Logan put down his Nano Swarm on main on either of the common plant spots here, so can't use that to buy himself a little bit of time. So Spike will go down uncontested, and it gives Alliance an opportunity to make a decision how they want to set up here. Paranoia thrown out. I'm going to try and be proactive here, clear through spawn, and actually I like it. It's going to give them a lot of information. Logan, you can set this turret somewhere. Actually, they're going to stay in spawn here. Sure, I like this, but actually you're going to find the first taps again. Hype's got a hard clear this.
No.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
How many times can he get away with this? He cannot keep getting away with this stuff. How? How is he allowed to do this?
Logan just needs to change his Twitter banner to that Red Bull clutch. That just needs to be his. Yeah. It should just be a Logan clutch. Sorry. Like, give him his own banner. Give him his own splash graphic after the round, because this is actually insane.
Once in a while's fine, but it's consistent now.
It's the cornerstone of Dfuse. Like, literally, it's the trademark.
Welcome to the Logan Show, ladies and gents. You had 10s over in North America. We get Logan. So again, nice of them to do this. Again, if you're Alliance, sometimes you gotta just write off a mad performance like that. The couple of rounds, how are you ever meant to adjust that? Well, I guess we gotta, you know, just keep going. See which player pops off on us again. Keep in mind, Akuma won that, what was it? It was actually a 1v4 to close out the first map. Yeah. And now this continually happens. It's so consistently dangerous. Now, the Omen's in a nice spot here. That's Hoppy, sitting kind of deep on the crossout. That plays a little bit better towards his weaponry. I mean, yeah, I see people in chat saying, oh, they're mechanically gifted from Counter-Strike. Well, I'd say XMS has probably substantially achieved a great deal more in Counter-Strike. And caliber-wise, of course, this is a bit of a mop-up. This was a Sheriff purchase. And if it's not, obviously, Logan on the Sheriff, I'm not going to pay as much mind. This is nothing about, in my mind, nothing about that CS history. These guys are gifted in this game. I have to say it. As said, yeah, I'll say Scream's an outlier. You can use him as an example, sure. A lot of CS players are very good at this game because they have the mentality instantly into this. They come with strong fundamentals. But this aim is something else.
Really, I mean, Dfuse very quickly becoming my favorite team to watch, and it's just to see the chaos that ensues. And again, the way they're able to claw back these rounds. And this time, I mean, I said this at the start of the series, right? Last time these two teams met, there were a few members of Dfuse that really lacked. They had a poor performance, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
This time around, just so well-rounded, so well-rounded.
An Alliance. I might... Oh, the timing. He's just looked away. He just looked away. He takes so much damage on the first. He did take Takas down, but the trade
Big
came out,
info.
and that's... yeah, it is a lot of info found. You can see the rest of Alliance, though, leaning forward, trying to maybe quicken the pace a little towards middle, but this B-split isn't going to be without its own problems. As soon as this turret goes off, it has to show presence, and now they know what's up, but I want to see that Ray split as well through those kind of, you know, B main. That's not a bad idea. Logan goes down. Good work from XMS, kind of rolling back the years on that entry. Kata there to find Akuma, and the site is theirs.
Well, and they will be able to get set up, and Odin and Happy, I mean, two satchels and a paranoia, basically all they've got. They've got the DPs, but it looks like they're going to hit the gas and try and get away from this. And I think actually this is Hoppy going to retrieve a weapon, so he's going to try and just upgrade here. Save this one out, whether or not Rodin can do any more damage. Actually, yeah, Hoppy's going to come and play Exis all the way in the attacker side spawn. I like this.
Be pretty
Get the
costly.
upgrade as he did get the upgrade as well. See how Alliance wise to it.
Yeah, they seem very aware, and they know. Well, they put down the utility. Dink came out on towards Lucker as well. He's down to 10 HP. Rodin, don't,
Okay.
Rodin, don't do that to me. All right. I wasn't looking at the minimap for a couple of seconds. Can Dfuse stop being up to nonsense for a second? Ninja defusing. You've already had enough of this nonsense. Calm it down a bit. Oh. 11-4.
Now that's the different look this time around. Fuse going to send a third body over towards A. See the setup initially from Alliance. If they do want to push in early, they might be able to identify a gap in the defense, but actually slow the paint shell sent out into garage. That Spike making its way all the way over to A now, but see, keep an eye on Rodin because he's preemptively rotated away from A, and that was the three-man stack.
I'm gonna keep my eye on Takas as well. He's got his ult in a, I'd say normally a one and done spot, but considering his ult is around, that could definitely come to a little bit more. And this is gonna be a bit of a fake being sold here. I'm sure they're looking to try and show presence towards Heaven and then maybe start working towards A. XMS is in a lot of trouble. That's a lot of damage on the floor there. 66 HP. He's got to back away from that. Leans back in, but he's drawn the rotations.
Yeah, look at it. Leaves A wide open. It's just Takas to defend it. Did he spot a player across there? He's definitely got the audio cue now. He's going to find a first. He swings out to the second. Fearos falls. There's just one more player to deal with. Takas, the three-piece, the four-piece, the A's. Takas, you dirty man.
Who's there on his own?
Match point.
Alliance did everything right. They did
Again.
everything right.
Yes, exactly. Dfuse have no business winning this.
Off your feet!
Spike down A.
3.
Literally, this aim labs. Aim labs for Takas. Like, such a huge gap created. The fake was perfect.
It was great.
The timing was on point. As soon as Hoppy comes off, they creep out.
I cannot fathom it happening so often. And Alliance going to put up a valiant stand towards middle, but staring down the barrel of the gun. They've got 12 rounds against them. It ain't map point, it's match point now. This is where everything gets a little bit scarier. And everything means that bit more. Didn't even need his ultimate, he still got it. Poppy, Logan, and Akuma looking to try and close this out now, but they do stand against the 4 of Alliance. Hype, I think, working with a little less than before, but may be able to recover a rifle from middle. I wonder if he's bold enough to do so. Now he bides his time, maybe just a lurk is what he's considering, but you are about to play against Logan here.
That's he gonna take his eyes away. Obviously the turret gonna spot that walkout. The wall. Give away the audio cue. Actually, the Nano Swarm gonna split them up. Fearoth gonna get ahead of the pace.
No, Logan's double dipping. He's going to get a pixel out of place, and that might be all he needs. 37 seconds, they need this to work. They need maybe that hit from heaven, but already the turret's going to give away the game. Kata going to quickly try and get himself on that possible res if he gets maybe a little bit more work done. Time's dwindling, luck is feeling bold. They've slipped through on the wall, great play, but there's still Logan. They've got to know he was here. He'd already got a kill from this. They have to know he is lingering around. He's going to find one, though. Spike now denied the plant. He's having to face this. Logan! That's 3. And now he falls away, waiting for his support to come in. But Hoppy's died. And oh, dearie me. Let's see if this can be recovered. Logan, 70 HP. Spike now going down. He can't fake this. Hype has to commit to this. And now the 1v1 to save Alliance. Hype has it all to do, and Logan's done so much already. Like, considering the swing, you could see the thought pattern brewing, but Logan, inch by inch, getting closer, step by step, and of course it's Logan to take it! Dfuse, demolish Alliance!
Again, just the confidence. Right there, he's got the lockdown. He can block off all of sight, literally make it impossible for Hype to clutch that out. But no, Logan goes in. The confidence on these boys.